Hello guys, Sujo speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 1270. Today we're back to Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 35. AEW Rampage event center for September 23rd, 2022. Be at this beginning 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is a YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir, for that lovely intro. That's right, it is me, live from the Big Beefy Man Cave here in New Beige, Massachusetts. For those of you who don't know, that's New Bedford. It's the Portuguese version of way of saying New Bedford. New Beige. New Beige, New Bedford. New Bedford.
Wow.
There I am, the perpetrator of the shenanigans, coming at you with another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 35 of the show. What's going on? Obviously, it's September 24, 2022, 1:06 p.m. That's right, coming at you live and in a living color, so to speak. And
Wow.
hope you guys had a wonderful day. Hope your day is about more awesome than mine. I had a decent day. I mean, it was pretty good. That was it's a beautiful day. You come home, you get greeted by the dog, and had a little lunch and everything else in between, and we're looking good. All right, and we're looking good, looking fresh as a daisy, and giving praise to God. That's how
Wow, praise to God. Good deal.
That's how I love to start the day off, and it's a good day. So, yeah, so we're talking about AEW Rampage Grand Slam from last night as well, the 23rd of 2022. This was a 2-hour special, so it was up till midnight watching.
Wow.
And live streaming with my friends until the internet cut out for a while. And I'm like, holy crap. But the good news is, I was just like outside the door. I was like, the router's outside my room. And I just go unplug the thing, plug it back in, boom.
Wow.
There we go. Hey, it's a boom hour. There we go. Boom Howard.
Wow.
Oh, boom Howard.
Wow. Wow.
I'm having too much fun here. I didn't eat too much. I know it's good. One of those chewy Ahoy cookies that you ate must make I go, whee! Backwards. Anyways, I just got a sense of humor about it. Gotta have a sense of humor. Must be the Budio shirt I'm wearing. Anyways,
Wow.
Yeah, check it out. We're gonna talk about AEW Rampage Grand Slam. What a heck of an event that was. The House of Black team, as you know, speaking of the House of Black, their leader Malachi Black has been released by AEW. He asked for his release. And now you can't compete for, I think, 30 or 90 days. If that's the case, Malachi Black could be well on his way back to Aleister Black in the WWE. I think with Triple H being in charge now, some of the former WWE superstars that were fired by the company or released on their own accordance are planning want to come back to the WWE. So that's a big thing. So. And I think Tony Khan's been realizing, hey, he's got to stop being a fan and start, this was his fault. This was Tony Khan's fault. If he had not let CM Punk run his mouth, he's got to learn that, CM Punk's a draw in the company. Now, CM Punk leaving, that could open the door for a lot of superstars to end up leaving. They're not getting paid enough or anything like that. I would not be surprised. So
I would not be surprised either.
CM Punk's fault, in my personal opinion, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
He's a great superstar. He's a great wrestler. And he draws a lot, but sometimes his mouth can get him into a lot of trouble, unfortunately. And that's that's how things are. That's how CM Punk is. The man's got no filter whatsoever, and and sometimes you make mistakes and it's going to cost you in the end.
Yeah.
The House of Black took on Sting and Darby Allin, and this was a no disqualification match, if I'm not mistaken. House of Black was getting control. In fact, they got Julia Hart seems like taking more charge as a member of the House of Black, and she decided to make sure, she had her and Buddy Matthews had Sting chained up to a chair. Darby Allin was busted open while Brody King was keeping him company. But then the lights went out, and then the lights went back on, and there was a huge entrance, and Sting's former rival in the late 80s, early 90s has shown up. That's right. The Great Muta has shown up. The legendary Great Muta. Well, I haven't seen this guy here in the States. When was the last time we saw him? I think it was in that Battle Royal. It was only him and Jushin Thunder Liger left, I think. I think someone else went, or someone else did. I mean, it was crazy. And, and then Great Muta was about to go after Sting at first, but then Sting forgot, okay, whose side is this guy on? He turned around. Buddy Matthews took a couple of steps back, and Buddy Matthews tried to attack him. Dragon Screw leg whip. And then all of a sudden, then he missed it. Buddy Matthews bumped him into Julia Hart, who took a table, but she took part of the table and then hit the concrete floor. Hopefully, the girl was okay.
Wow.
Now everybody was talking about that, and then Sting got out of the handcuffs, hit Buddy Matthews with the Scorpion Death Drop. Shout out to Leon Calavera, and ended up picking the victory. And then Sting and Great Muta shared a good moment. They shook hands, they hugged. It was a really cool moment. Sting had a lot of respect for Great Muta. Muta had a lot of respect for Stinger. And I'll tell you one thing, and if Muta's going out, this is last year in wrestling, if Great Muta's going out, he's going out on top. That's my personal opinion. I want to see Great Muta in the WWE just one time. Just one time. Be a one-time off thing like Jushin Thunder Liger did when he fought Tyler Breeze on NXT TakeOver. I want to see the Great Muta, one time. I like to see, if I see Great Muta challenge for a championship, I like to see him trying to get the Intercontinental title. But if not, Great Muta, all in all, Great Muta had an awesome career. Nevertheless, it's a great career. I see him, give him like a 1-week contract with the WWE, and teach the young kids, and put him in the Hall of Fame. That's my personal opinion. Great Muta's a storied career, not only in his native Japan, but here in the States as well.
That's good.
So there's that. And then Action Bronson and Hook took on 2.0. That will be Daddy Magic Matt Menard and Cool Hand Angelo Parker of the Jericho Appreciation Society. And those two loudmouths got their butts kicked when the transmission holds were put on by Hook and Action Bronson. And Bronson and Hook didn't win their first matchup as a tag team. Then Wardlow and Samoa Joe. Wardlow, the TNT champion, Samoa Joe, the Ring of Honor television champion, took on Josh Woods and Tony Nese.
Yeah.
And Wardlow and Joe did pick up, or War Joe, as a lot of people call him. Both teams were brawling after the matchup, but then Wardlow decided to put that loudmouth, Smart Mark Sterling, powerbombed him 3 times. Smart Mark Sterling's going to be whining and crying, going to sue Wardlow and all that. Well, I think still MJF's boys, as far as Smart Mark Sterling is concerned. So I think Smart Mark Sterling will probably go back to talk to MJF about it all. Jungle Boy dresses his matchup. He has a lot of respect for Ray Phoenix. Jungle Boy and Ray Phoenix went at it one-on-one. Jungle Boy did pick up the victory. The two shook hands afterwards. But then Christian Cage ended up showing up, starts talking. Then Luchasaurus attacked Jungle Boy from behind. Christian Cage was trashing Jungle Boy after the match. Alex Marvez interviewed the Jericho Appreciation Society after Jericho picked up the Ring of Honor title. It was from last week. Then
hang on, give me a moment, Eric. Sorry about that, everyone. I just came back to wish someone a happy birthday, but it's something personal. But anyway, let's continue on.
And this past Wednesday, Eddie Kingston went one-on-one with Sammy Guevara. And Eddie Kingston and Guevara really beat the tar at each other, but then Eddie Kingston had Guevara in that sleeper hold and did win the matchup, but he refused to let go of it, so the referee had no choice but to reverse the decision. As a result, he refused to let go of the hold. Even after the matchup, you're disqualified, so Guevara wins by disqualification. And then Jade Cargill went on one-on-one against Diamante. Diamante had supposedly had R&B artist Trina in her corner as
Give me a moment. I am back, folks. I'm so sorry for the delay. I'm just came back from the bathroom and things like that. Let's just continue on where we left off, shall we? So we got for us.
as Diamante challenged Jade Cargill for the TBS title, but Cargill did win the matchup, and then Trina confronted Diamante, and Trina turned against Diamante and joined up with Jade Cargill and the other baddies. I'm like, great. Now the Golden Ticket Battle Royal, everybody from Matt Hardy and Private Party did reunite so the Hardy family obviously technically back together with those three. But you got, Butcher and the Blade, you got Danhausen, John Silver, aka Johnny Hungy, he's my favorite member. All the members of the Dark Order except for Alex Reynolds was in there because Alex Reynolds was hurt. Roosh was in there. But in the end, Adam Page and Hangman Adam Page won the match that will challenge John Moxley for the title at this coming Dynamite. Which begs me the question: is the controversy surrounding Adam Page what started this whole thing with CM Punk? And I'll tell you one thing right now: Adam Page. Well, if he wins the title, I wouldn't. And that's probably the reason why. And you're gonna see MJF going to get himself involved somehow. The main event is a lights out match between your former partners from Team Taz, Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs. Mark Henry was interviewing both of these two gentlemen. They had a lot to say, but then, and then Mark Henry goes, "It's time for enough talk. It's time for the main event." Last out matchup, these two guys went at it. In the end, Ricky Starks did pick up the victory over Powerhouse Hobbs with the Rochambeau, and believe me, Ricky Starks did earn that victory and earned my respect. So AEW's coming along pretty good, but after they're trying to recover from that whole incident with CM Punk and the Young Bucks, and according to reports that CM Punk may not be coming back to AEW. I don't know if he's going to come back to the WWE. That's no. But regardless of what happens, CM Punk is injured. He's going to be out 6 to 9 months. I'm not going to be surprised at all. CM Punk's really, he was one of the most respected competitors in professional wrestling. But ever since this whole incident came out, fans were probably, I don't know. Some of those fans want to see CM Punk back in a wrestling ring. He did that, and possibly I don't think he'll wrestle. He'll want to wrestle again because I mean both Vince McMahon and Tony Khan kind of disrespected the sport. Wow. Tony Khan was a fan, but Tony Khan does not know how to, I don't know. No. But nevertheless, it happens and happens. That's life. All right, so that is it. That's all the time we have here for episode 35 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 AEW Rampage Grand Slam Event Center, and for September the 23rd, 2022. It's crazy. I mean, both wrestling organizations are doing well. They're starting to get bounced back. A lot of things are happening. Big things are happening. And I forgot to mention about this White Rabbit thing. It was supposed to happen last night.
Yeah, the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Continue on.
At 9:23 p.m., nothing came of it but a commercial for a movie promo of Lyle Crocodile. So there's a lot of mind games been going around. So we'll see what happens with this White Rabbit thing. Everybody's saying it's Bray Wyatt. We don't know. So that's it. All right, and on the next episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, I got some swag here, and that is not online swagging or cyber swagging. It's going to be virtually purchased acquisitions. It will be on the 36th episode. It will be the second episode of that. So that's all the time we have on the show. So, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, tour for Bob Saget production, and in association with a Sweet Bumbling Bofo Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.
So that was Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 35, AEW Rampage event center for September 23rd, 2022. What do I think about this episode? I think it was amazing. So far, this episode was a success. That was LJPCBM episode number 1270. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. Next one's going to be LJPCBM episode number 1271, which will be about Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This will be about... Oh, excuse me. Anyway, virtually purchased emanations number 2. Episode 2, that is. Now, excuse me, I gotta get ready because I'm gonna run some errands and get ready for a special haul video. Things like that. Till next time, so Joe's Bob, so baby, you can put me in so it out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.